Hello, everyone. Oh, I have a cat who is very insistent on being pet right now. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. J. Michael DeAngelis is here. Oh, KB is here. Hello. KB Wagers. Stuffers is here. The Peachy Writer is here. Jimmy is here. Carmen, Forsaken Fallen, and Tim. Tish is here. Hello. Charlie is here. Hi. Oh man, Damien's on time. I was gonna say like there is no such thing as being on time to like this very, casual get together, but yeah, you're on time today. That's amazing. Numberless Dreams is here. Hello, hello, hello. Allie is here. Hi, Allie. GE Martian is here. Hello. Trace is here. Hi. Hi. Pico is here. Oh, Mike is here. Hey, Takara is here. I'm just kind of like going through and see who's commenting. So if you want to say hey, please do. If you are lurking, if you're not comfortable commenting, if you're here and you're just here to lurk, like that's totally fine. Hello to you. Matt is here. BB Hermit is here. Monty, Falling Hoshi, Liz, hello. Sarah is here. Terry is here. Midori's tail is in my face. Ooh. Augie is here. Hello. Skid is here. Hello. Hi. 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 It's a beautiful day. Okay, it's deceptively beautiful. It was below freezing this morning. So here in the States, it was 26 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. And that's cold. I don't know what that is in Celsius or centigrade or what have you, but Noza is here. Hi. Yes, hello. So it was cold, but it is sunny, and I'm grateful for that. Didn't get out on a walk today or anything, but okay, -3 Celsius. Okay. Oh my gosh. Trace says it's 90 degrees in LA. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Come to the Midwest. We have many trees and also it is cold. Ooh. Augie says, got a new profile picture. Did wacky things to your hair. Can we see? Oh, cute. Oh, cute. Is it green or teal? I am not always great knowing colors, but it looks amazing. You look amazing. Oh no, Peachy says it's supposed to snow. I'm so sorry. I am very, very sorry. Yes. Oh, Stuffers. Stuffer says, for those of you wanting to join a writing group for Camp Nano, it starts tomorrow. Okay, so it starts April 1st. I was trying to say April Fool's Day, and it came out April Fools. But yes, tomorrow Camp Nano starts. Please do create along shenanigans, it looks like is the name of the group. So if you're in Twitch, you can just click the link. If you're on Facebook or somewhere else, you may have to type it in or do a search. No pressure to join. Stuffer says, just thought it would be fun. And this also reminds me, if you're on our Discord, you may have a link to it there as well. Laura's here. Hello, Laura. Pinball Princess is here. Hello. Yes. Oh, congrats, Allie. Allie says, my wife and I got back. Okay. It's been a day of phone calls and conversations. And so if I'm just a little out of it, it's because I've been on camera a lot today. So, okay, let's try this again. Allie says, my wife and I got vaccinated yesterday. The side effects have been a lot. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was going to say congratulations for getting vaccinated. Side effects have been bad. Naps are wonderful. Good. Take good care of yourself. One of my phone calls today was with somebody who got vaccinated earlier today, and he was like zonked. Like he was very out of it. And then in 3 weeks, you get round 2. Oh, I actually, South Dakota opened up vaccinations for everyone over 16. And so I went in there immediately when I heard it, and I made my appointment, and it's tomorrow. And so I'm going in tomorrow at 2:30. I don't know if I'm going to get Pfizer or Moderna or like whatever else is even available. Just whatever they have in the bucket is just what I'll get. And I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous about having a reaction because I'm allergic to many things, but also just a little nervous about getting sick or tired. So thank you for sharing that. Tish says Johnson & Johnson with no side effects. Good. Yeah, it's been a Wednesday. Oh, it has been. Oh, thank you. I know. It's just like I just went out to the site and I was just like madly typing, and there was one slot available tomorrow, and then everything else is kind of down the road. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they had a cancellation, and I got somebody's cancellation. So yes. Yeah, Augie, I feel this. It's like I'm very much like pro vaccinations and like pro mask wearing and like pro precautions, but I'm also a little nervous about, I'm anxious about side effects. I'm anxious about getting sick because I already feel like I don't do enough, So it's like, is this gonna like put me out of commission for a little bit? Just a little nervous about that. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Oh, Cryptid is here. Cryptid next door is here. Says, hello, it's been a while. I'm so glad you could make it. I'm glad you could make it. It's good to see you. Yes. Yes. Okay. Laura says I took a long nap. So I'm just like reading all of the comments here. I also hate shots. There's a reason that I don't have any like tattoos or piercings, like other than just like my ears. Like I do not like needles. It is, I just say like, okay, just, I'm going to look away. You do your thing. And I'm going to pretend like I'm not getting a shot. And that's how we're going to do this. Thank you, Midori. Steffer says, it looks like are you stepping on one of my keys? Okay. I was trying to highlight. Okay, Steffer says, it looks like the link maybe didn't work for Camp Nano. So if you are interested in joining the Camp NaNoWriMo cabin with some of our amazing people here in our community and on Discord, go ahead and message Steffers and they'll get you all set up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, super sore. KB, which one? I'm sensing a theme. I am noticing a lot of people who get the Moderna get some pain and some side effects. And like I feel like people who get Pfizer get less, but maybe that's just yeah. Yeah, there's a cabin. Cabin, what? Cabin? Like it's a virtual cabin. Like one day we'll do a writing retreat. We'll get like a real cabin and we'll all go and write. But like for now, there's a virtual NaNoWriMo cabin for those of you who are interested. I usually like to join in on the NaNoWriMo festivities, but for me, it's not the right time for me to be doing something like that. Like it would just backfire and not be like really great for my mental well-being. But for those of you for whom it is a good fit, go ahead and join our Nano cabin. Oh, good news. Terry says, I'm finally looking for my first mic. Oh, excellent. Do you know what you are looking for? Do you know what you want? Oh my gosh, you start casting tomorrow. Oh, Allie, I'm so glad. Oh, all of you. I'm so proud of you. Am I like weirdly emotional today? Maybe. I love seeing every single one of you just talking about the projects that you're working on and like moving forward with them, and or not moving forward with them, was the cases with some of us. Yeah. I'm just really happy that you're all here. You're all talking about your projects. You're all making your dreams come true. It's just really, really beautiful. Oh, hello, welcome. Marlon says, first time on the live stream, but love the podcast. Hello. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Midori. Oh, Midori likes to, oh my gosh, you're shedding so much. She likes to rub against the side of my laptop, which is precariously balanced on top of a cardboard box. I need to get like maybe a more permanent weighty solution so that like every little, thing doesn't just jiggle my laptop. I feel like I missed some comments. Let's see. Okay, yes, Terry with the mic. Oh yeah, you're looking at a Yeti. I love my Yeti. Wait, it's behind me, but it's like on a lower shelf. So it used to be up there and I moved it down here. I've used a Yeti for 5 years. I've used it for all my podcasts. It's very sensitive, so you want to be very careful about your sound design. And you'll also want to make sure that you're speaking just a fist's width away from the microphone. If you need to, there's a gain on the back. You can turn the gain up and down if you need to. But it's not like other mics that you have to put really in your mouth, or and it's also a lot more, it's just a lot more sensitive. So I would put towels on flat surfaces. I would make sure there's really no kind of hard flat surfaces in the area. Blankets, it's all, those are all going to be your friend. If that's the route you decide to go. I mean, there's a lot of great mics out there. So yeah. Anne says I'm cheating by listening on the iPad. Oh, nice. Got some crazy weather. Yeah, so it was 80 a few days ago, and then it was below freezing this morning with like crazy winds. It's just been, it's been really, 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 really crazy. Ooh, a poem a day. Numberless Dream says, I'm doing a poem a day in April. So that starts tomorrow. Are you planning any of them beforehand? Are you just going to sit down every day and just feel your way through it? That sounds like a really cool adventure. That sounds like a really, really, really thing. Really thing is what I said. We're giving Sarah a little bit of grace today, I think. No, okay, so this is a question I've gotten from a lot of people. So there were 5 Wednesdays in March. And so I released new Right Now podcast episodes the first 4 Wednesdays in March. And then I completely dropped the ball about telling people that there were only going to be 4 episodes in March. So no, I will be back next week on, I think it's April 6th or 7th, with the next episode of the Right Now podcast. But this was a little bit of an off week for me. Also, I like to make sure my patrons get charged by the episode, and I also didn't want them to be nervous about getting charged for an extra episode or anything like that. So yes, so there's no new episode this week. There will be a new episode next Wednesday. That one's already recorded, and then I need to record for the next week after that. So thank you for asking, Anne. Holy cow. Sarah says 458 words are still needed to close this month's goal. I got this. Yes, you do. 458 words. You can do that tonight. Just, you don't use any contractions. Get really, really wordy. I'm going to make sure that I am not missing anything. Oh my gosh. No, you did not. Did you really? Your wife, you guys met through NaNoWriMo? That's adorable. That's adorable. Carmen says, this is my first NaNoWriMo. It might be a mess, but we'll see. I mean, it's kind of a mess by definition. I've never done a NaNoWriMo, and I've been doing it for Over a decade? That can't be true. Yeah, I've been doing them for over a decade, and they're never pretty. Like, stuff gets done, stories get told, but it's a mess. And I think it's a sort of encouraged mess. Like, it's a delightful mess. It's the kind of mess that you can just sink your teeth into. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, Augie says, I finally asked, and also everybody notice Augie's amazing new hair. There's the picture right there. Augie says, I finally asked my disability consultant everything I could think of, and I even have an editor. Heck yes. My life is unbelievable right now. Hopefully tonight I can do some editing before I send it off to the editor. I'm very happy for you. Thank you for sharing that with us. All of you who are sharing your progress and what you're working on right now. I'm so allergic to cats. Oh, there's like a piece of cat hair stuck to my nose. Augie, thank you for sharing that. I'm really happy for you. I'm really excited for you. Let's see. Oh, Stuffer says, both of my Yetis crapped out after 6 months. I live and die by my AT 2020 LOL. Yes, there are a lot of really good and amazing and wonderful mics out there. I think you're in the course. So if you access, I have links to some of the mics that I recommend out on the Kajabi platform where the course is hosted. So you're welcome to like look through those, or even just do a Twitter poll and just see what people are loving right now. Oh, Poxy's here. Welcome, Poxy. Forsaken Fallen says, I'm still on the fence about whether I want to do Camp Nano this year. I'm editing. Oh, yeah. So I'm a little iffy on what the goal would or should look like if I decide to do it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I also just found that like, the extra pressure of like having to get a certain number of words in is not great for my writing, because it encourages me to write stuff that I will just delete later. But that's just me and one of my personal struggles. So yeah, think about it. And honestly, it's not like, you don't have to like pay money to do it, or you don't have to like, send them your firstborn child or anything. So like, if you commit to doing it and then you're like, oh yeah, this isn't working, you can just like back out. It's like nobody will notice and you'll be totally fine. Let's see. Damien says, this week's been a lot of fun creatively. Oh, I love to hear that. New Hannahpocalypse episode is out there, as episode 5 seemed to be for me. This one really kicked a lot of things off. Same. I am in the midst. I'm at the end of writing season 5. I did this last week too. I'm in the midst of writing episode 5 of season 2 of Girl in Space. And it's like, I'm working on the ending right now, and it's just like gonna explode everything. Good. Oh, and tomorrow's the first Cybernautica recording session. I love to hear it for season 2. I love to hear it. Yes. Yes. Oh, it might be. Laura's asking, is April National Poetry Month? Do I have that right? Yeah, it might be, in which case, those of you who are doing the poem a day thing, that's very appropriate. I love it. Ooh, Tish says, April 17th, I did not know this, is International Haiku Day. Releasing my second haiku book on that day. Oh my gosh, Tish, that's amazing. Congrats, your second book. If you're on our Discord and you want to go to the channel that says show your work, go ahead, and if you want, you can link us to your book when it comes out. I mean, if you want. Ooh, cat hair. Yes. Oh, thank you. KB says, I'm over here nodding in agreement with Sarah over Nano. It's a mess, but things get done is a great slogan. I mean, yeah. Oh, those of you, if you want to join the Discord, you can message Allie, you can message, I think other people have Poxy and Stuffers and Tim and some other people, go ahead and just message someone or just let the chat know, like, hey, can someone message me the Discord link? We'd love to have you there. Monty says, today has been a rough writing day, but now I feel better. Good. How are you? Good. Yeah. What has made today a rough writing day for you? And are you going to write/create along with us tonight? I'm really glad that you're feeling better as well. Liz says, tired, brain work overload at my day job, time to disappear into a different way to rearrange words. Oh, that's such a good way of putting it. Oh, that's fantastic. I did NaNoWriMo in college, and I tried to convince everyone else to do it with me, and nobody would do NaNoWriMo with me. This is how old we are. We're so old. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can't go to bed until you've finished. Okay. Okay. That's your goal. You can do this. We believe in you. Oh, Augie says, I've never completed a nano. Maybe Camp NaNoWriMo will help me make a dent in my novel. Maybe so. Takara says, I started writing part 15. Do you know how many parts this one will have? Because I think the murder mystery had a lot, right? Like that was in the 20s, maybe? I don't remember if it had 30 parts. I think it had like 20 or 26 parts to it. So I'm curious if this one will be as long. J. Michael D'Angelo says, tonight I'm reading stuff I wrote last week and eating pretzels. Oh yeah. I love me some pretzels. I approve. Tim says, working on episode 105 of Ullman Sound Design tonight. Finished my best episode opener yet, and I'm on to a fun pirate ship action scene. Yes, I love it. Oh, I can't wait to hear it. It's so good. Augie says, I cannot handle how excited this comment makes me. Yeah, same. Mike, this is an interesting statement. Mike says, I'm not doing the nano camp because I don't want to let myself down. Mike, this is a very interesting thing. Are you saying this because you don't want to set unrealistic expectations? Or are you saying this because you're afraid that you wouldn't be able to live up to realistic expectations? I think that's the question that I would like to ask you. And thank you for sharing that as well. Cryptid Next Door says, tonight I'm doing some character building and creating for a D&D character. Yes. For a game that's based on the world of the Penumbra podcast. Oh my gosh. Oh, Juno is my favorite. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Also, I didn't even know that existed. That's awesome. Oh no, Poxy says, I have an early work day tomorrow. Ew, you have to get up at 4 a.m. So I won't be sticking around long, but I wanted to say hello. Hi, Poxy. Thank you for being here. Anne says, I'm finishing a character profile tonight. Terry says, I'm currently rewriting a nano project. Oh, had to scrap a huge amount, but it gave me the feel of what I want. Yeah, nano is a great way to like just feel your way through a story, to like just write your way through it. It is very, very, very good for that. Yay! Jimmy says, Monday was a pretty cool day. I was a guest on the Funny Sci-Fi podcast, which is run by our friends here, Drayton Allen and Tim, not Tim Prime, and some other folks that often pop in here. And this is really cool. Jimmy says, I got my first royalty payment on my book. Yes, Jimmy, yes. Making money from your creative work. Good. I want to say, if you want to make money from your creative work, I want you to make money from your creative work. If you make money from your creative work, you are not a sellout. You are supporting yourself with your art in a capitalist economy, and that is extremely difficult, and I'm so proud of you. This is really fantastic. What a great step. What a great step. Stuffer says, on to a new episode tonight for space pirates on board the Spectre. There will be meditation therapy and a deceptive calm before the storm that is going to happen in the next episode. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Let's see. Oh, I have missed so many comments. Oh, good. Monty, I love this. Monty says, anyone else feel the stress, anxiety, and loneliness dissipate when you're here? I do. Thank you for saying that. I'm so glad that we started this group. This is like one of the few ways, that I'm able to socialize. And I'm so glad that I get to do that with all of you. Ooh, Falling Hoshi says, I started rereading A Slow Regarding of Silent Things. Nothing else happening, really. Maybe that's all that needs to happen right now. Let's see. Oh, Aries, hello. Oh, thank you. Started listening to right now. Oh, thank you. A few weeks ago, I deeply appreciate everything you're doing for the writing community. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being here. I love this. This is great. Yeah, Monty, I feel this. It's, sometimes, it's just hills and valleys. Monty says, last week I wrote over 2,000 words, and this week I'm frantically searching my thesaurus for another word for A. Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think most people in the chat tonight can relate to that. You have a week where you're on fire, and no matter how many words is fire for you, no matter how many words is a lot for you. So like for me, 2,000 words in a week is also a lot. And then you have that week where you just, you delete a lot of stuff and you end up with like a negative total of words, and you're like, wow, can't let that discourage you. You got to keep moving forward. And sometimes forward means just editing what you have, dealing with what you have, getting rid of what needs to get rid of. Yeah. Therese says, I'm finally wandering out of the pre-writing mode for my sneaky sound design based audio drama tonight and going to start the first episode. Hey. Oh, that's huge. Congrats. Oh, congrats. Forsaken Fallen says, tonight I'm over caffeinating and reading a draft of my novel I had printed over the weekend. Oh, that's exciting. Trying to get a feel for where it went before I start marking it up so I can fix the timeline and figure out, yes, what it needs to fix it. Good. Oh, that's got to be so cool, though. Like having it in print, like right there. That's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, I love that. Annie says, working on the bonkers story tonight. I love that. I've been stuck on the leopard seal scene. Ooh, I think due to lack of focus, not story problems. So hopefully tonight we'll get past that. I hope so too. I'm also looking at the time and it's like, oh, we should, but I want to like highlight, I want to make sure that like I get to highlight like something of everyone. So Noza says, plodding away at chapter 7. Oh, no Tim Tams tonight as a friend came over and ate the last of them. So I'm living the hot cross bun life. Oh, no Tim Tams. Oh. Mike says, I don't want to set expectations that I can't meet. Okay. Lately, I've had other pulls on my time, and it's been very tough to keep my commitments to myself. I feel that. Good. Okay. Yeah. Making sure that we set realistic expectations and realistic deadlines for ourselves it's something that I'm still learning to do. I'm getting a little better at it, but I am not like a master at it yet. So good. Mike, I like to hear that. Don't overcommit yourself. Do what you think you can do. Good. KB says, I'm working on the next Neo G book, which is about a ghost ship and pirates, and I'm very excited about it. Well, now I'm excited about it. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Oh, Juniper is here. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Mike says, back to the steampunk novel. I've made some progress. Heck yeah. Made some progress since Friday. I love to hear that. Good. Ooh, Augie says, I was in a funk for about 3 weeks, hence my spotty attendance. I was really struggling financially, so I cleaned my house and did just about everything besides what I was supposed to do. I feel that. Things are better now that I got my stimulus check finally. Yeah, good. So I feel like I can breathe and my brain is less foggy. Good. Sometimes life just decides to get in the way and it just clobbers its way through our best intentions and our plans and our schedules. And it's just like, hey, I'm here, deal with me. And you're like, okay, no, I wanted to write, but everything's terrible. So I'm glad things are getting better, Augie. For those of you who are struggling right now, for those of you who are just not feeling it, please know that we've all been there. We've all been there, each and every one of us, even if we seem super duper prolific, even if we seem super productive, we all go through those times. And so please know that we are here. We are cheering you on. We are rooting for you. We want you to succeed, but we also want to send you lots of love and grace and just everything you need to keep your spirits up while you're going through this time. So thank you for sharing that, Augie. I know that times have been tough for a lot of people lately. So thank you for sharing that. All right, my friends. Should we do some writing tonight or some editing or sound designing or whatever it is you're working on? Yes, good. Goal tonight, focusing on getting more creative material written instead of splitting my attention between fun writing and work emails. Splitting my attention is like the end of everything for me creatively. I got to focus on one thing or I get nothing done. So we are we are with you on that. Oh, all right, friends. All right, get your tea, get your drinks, get your hydration. Oh gosh, okay, Juju Juniper says, working on a paper about loss of olfactory function as a result of lifelong smoking. Hopefully I'll get it finished so I can work on my horror anthology. Good, I hope you can. I hope you can. I'm gonna go ahead and put up our banner here. So welcome. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to our Create Along. What we do is we chat for a little bit, then we write for a little bit, and then we chat for a little bit again, and it's really wonderful. So I would like to say just a couple things before we get started. Well, I mean, in addition to saying welcome, because you are welcome here. And that is, if you are not in a good creative place tonight, if working on your project would bring you pain or stress, or just if it doesn't feel healthy to work on right now, it's okay just to like hang out. Like, you can doodle, you can journal, you can stare at a wall, you can play some Stardew Valley, like whatever it is you need to do during this time. This time is intended for you to lean into your creative life. And a lot of creative life is resting and re-energizing. So if you need to read a book, if you need to clean your desk off, whatever it is you need to do, please do that. If you want to write, if you want to edit, if you want to do some sound design for your podcast, like that's amazing and perfect. But I also want to say it's completely valid if you need just an hour to yourself. So yeah, I'm going to take a sip and then I'm going to continue. If you have to head out, please just, do your thing. This is not a class for credit. It's just super informal. You can come and go as you please. You can leave. You can continuously leave and arrive. I don't know, that might get annoying. But yes. What else can I tell you? Okay, yep, we're going to 8:30 p.m. Central, so that's about 50 minutes. No, that's about 40 minutes. Should I extend it? How would you feel about extending it? Hold on. I'm going to give us like 5 extra minutes. How about this? Writing until 8:35. Okay, I got us some more creative time back. Oh, thank you. Tim reminded me, chat rules for new people. If you are new here on Twitch and you're trying to comment and you can't, it's not that I hate you. It's that we have a new a new policy in place. We were getting some trolls just from people who would make new accounts and then just like write nasty things. And so now if you are following me, you can comment within an hour of following me. So by the time we come back from writing, if you just started following me, you should be able to comment, and I would love to hear from you when you are able to comment. So, okay. All right, friends. I'm going to mute myself. Feel free to play your own music, whatever you want to in the background. But I'm going to mute myself, and let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back, creators. How was that? Yes. Yes, the gentle heat. Yes. Steffer says I'm early. Yes. Good. Oh, fantastic. It looks like a lot of you got a lot done. It looks like a lot of you had to go, which is absolutely fine. Ooh, and there's a lot of, if you scroll back through the comments here, if you're over on Twitch, gosh, there's a lot going on. Oh, hey, Marissa's here. Says, I can't wait to hear what everyone has accomplished. Yeah, and it looks like, I want to highlight a comment here. One of our community members, Mike, says, I've been dealing with some stress over the past 3 weeks. It's finally come to a head. I've got orders to a 210-foot ship out of Cape Canaveral, Florida. Oh my gosh, that's huge. I hope you're doing okay. I saw a lot of support in the comments over on Twitch, but let us know how we can support you through that. That is a huge change and a huge shift, and it sounds like your family is like just, you know, not super stoked about that. So yeah, just let us know what we can do. All right, let's see. Anne says, gonna probably try to finish this tonight. Good. Augie says, I did things. I love it. Steffer says, got 2 scenes written tonight, only 3 to 4 more scenes to go until episode 6 of 10 is done. Love these salty pirates. Good, I love it. Allie says, I wrote more of the season finale, still have a lot to do. I feel that, yep. Good. Forsaken Fallen says, woo, I managed to get to the halfway point of this draft. Hopefully by the end of the week, I'll be able to start actually editing this thing. Good. Oh, I love it. Good. Augie says, edited a few thingies, and I feel like I'm in the zone for the first time in weeks. Oh my gosh. I know that feeling. Good. I know that things have been really tough lately, and I'm really, really glad that you got this tonight. So that's fantastic. Monty says, got an outline started and a little bit of writing completed. I love this group. Good, Monty, I'm so glad you're here. And again, this is you showing up for yourself and investing time and energy into your work. So I love it. Tim says, got my pirate dialogue for season 2 all cleaned up and ready for sound design tomorrow. Excellent. I'm looking forward to that so much, Tim. Annie says, I got maybe 100-ish words. Leopard Seal has been duly introduced. I love it. Now it's the lion's turn, and it feels like this might be a POV switch. So POV is point of view. Not sure. Oh. Annie, I feel like you can do no wrong. Like, you are the ruler of your own creativity. You are the czar of story. Experiment, see what feels right. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, lots of pirates tonight. Lots of pirates. And KB Wager's next novel has pirates in it as well. I wonder if we're on the cusp of a new literary or a new like genre trend. Get in on the pirate ship while it's still hot. I don't think that's how that goes, but let's see. Sarah, I managed to reach the goal. Yes, go to sleep. Please sleep. Oh, get some rest. Yes. Cryptid says, I thought I would do some character building, but I ended up going down a rabbit hole on what they would look like. Ooh, Pinterest scrolling. Did give them a better fitting last name, though. Good. Oh, I love that. I love that. And I know some folks in here, I know like Takara and I know Davis were using like a pit crew kind of website to like make to like model out what their characters looked like and like put their characters together, which is also really cool. Yeah, visualization can work wonders. Trace says, okay, so pre-writing, it turns out, works for me. Nice. I just yeeted out a 7-minute monologue, and episode 1, draft 1 is done. Yes, Trace. Yes. I love to hear it. Good. And finding a method that works for you, like, that's everything. Good. I'm so glad you did that. I'm so glad you took that leap and decided to do that. Takara, 2 more pages done. Takara says, yay me. I love it. I love it. I love your optimism. I love your excitement. Oh, it's just good energy. So Takara, thank you for always sharing and celebrating your progress with us. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I hope everything's going wonderfully with your superhero story. G.E. Martian says, got about 500 words out without trying to edit every other paragraph. Okay. I am one of those people. I try not to be. I'm trying to, as I move forward, I'm trying to be better about not editing while writing. They are different stages. Your brain is in a different place when you are vomiting out words than it is when you are judging and curating and fixing those words. Like, it's 2 different brain states. And so I've been trying to do better about writing that, essentially that terrible first draft, and knowing that, like, okay, I'm going to fix this in editing. This will get fixed, just not right now. It takes a lot of patience, and I'm trying to work on that. But I'm so happy for you. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, what? 12? Oh, I read that as 1,200 words and like my brain exploded. I got 200 words, also very good and legit, because distractions are a thing. Yes, they are. But they were good words. Yes, automated dragons for the win. I don't even know what that means, but I'm here for it. 200 good words. And you're not the first person to talk about distractions tonight. I feel like that is a common theme. I don't know if that's all the time, if that's just something about today. But if distractions are a thing for you, what did I read recently that was really helpful? I'm gonna have to get back to you. I just read a really good book. It probably doesn't say a whole lot about the book that I can't remember what it's called. But I just read a really good book about, oh my gosh, about focus and distraction. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. That's troubling. So yeah. Oh, good. Terry, you bought your mic. I love it. Oh, Falling Hoshi says, got about 3 sentences before my computer gave me issues. Is this an ongoing thing? Like, is it time for to fix the computer or to get a new one? Or was this just like a fluke because it's Wednesday and life is weird? Because that's very disheartening. Yeah, like to be on that side of things, like to be all ready and excited to write and then to have technical difficulties is very frustrating. So just, yeah. I hope that things can get all settled out with that. And so that's not a continual roadblock for you. Damien says, still working on my characters arguing with each other in the script I was working on last year. Wish I could talk more of, oh, it's an unlikely scene after where the first season left off. Okay, too many spoilers with even talking about it. Right. What can you like allude to what's difficult about it, or what's keeping you, or what's frustrating, or what's keeping you stuck on it? If you are stuck, let us know we can help. Let us know how we can help. Good. Oh, Juju Juniper says, I finished my paper. Yay. And after I get a bit of workout in, I'm definitely going to work on my horror stuff. Yes. Good. Yes. Projects for you. I love it. Good. And congrats on the paper. I hope it was amazing. Jimmy says, I wrote a truly crappy poem about a giant that is not an actual giant, but an allegory so obvious the giant might as well be wearing a t-shirt that says allegory. I kind of want to read a story about this allegorical giant, and I kind of want him to be wearing a t-shirt that says allegory. I think that, I don't know. Maybe I've just been like, I've been thinking, okay, Norton Juster passed away, the author of The Phantom Tollbooth, which I grew up reading and I loved, and I didn't get many of the references in that book until I was like an adult. Like, oh, their names are rhyme and reason, you know, stuff like that. But I kind of love how meta this is and how meta it could be. And yes, at least you wrote something. Remember, even if you're not writing your best words, even if you're just writing experimentally, if you are just plopping down words, you are still, if we think about this in video game or Dungeons and Dragons terms, you're still gaining experience, right? You are still grinding, you're still leveling up, you're still getting experience writing. Even if the product that comes out of that experience isn't what you want it to be or isn't what you hoped it would be, you're still learning and growing and gaining XP. So it's really a win-win. Oh, how did I fare? Good. I got my newsletter for Monday written. And it's actually something that I started thinking about during our last create along. And I just kind of like decided I wanted to tackle that topic. So if you're subscribed to my newsletter, the newsletter is called Dear Creators, and it's a inspirational and enthusiastic and whatever adjectives you want to use. It's a meditation on life as a writer, and it comes out every Wednesday. That's a lie. It comes out every Monday. The Right Now podcast comes out every Wednesday, except for today, because there were 5 Wednesdays in March, and I only released 4 episodes a month. Tangent. So yes, I worked on writing my newsletter, and it was good. It was good. It was kind of a long one, and but I think it needed to be. And I talk about one of my literary heroes. Not in like a, oh, I love this writer so much kind of way, but in a, here's why I was beating myself up for not being more like this writer kind of way. So I hope that it resonates. I hope that it's helpful. Oh man, yeah, if you need to head out, please do head out. I'm so glad that you're able to make it. I know. I'm so bad at book titles. Well, I read a lot. Look, okay. Hold on. I need to see. I need to check. I've read a lot of books this year. Okay, I have to look at my reading challenge. Look at this. I've read, I don't know if you can see this. I've read 18 books so far this year. Gosh, what would it have been? So good they can't ignore you. I don't think that's what it was. Anyway. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me insane. Yep, nope. Okay, putting my phone away. Getting back to our chat. Maybe it was a blog post or something. Oh my gosh, please make this happen. Falling Hoshi says, I want to write a murder mystery where the detective also owns a candy store. Yes. I loved the cozy mystery discussion over on Discord. I think that a candy store owning detective would be amazing. Mike says, I got some done, but bogged down with some technical details. Technical details like technical in the writing, or technical details like this is steampunk and there's a lot of like weird technology going on. Also, it's okay sometimes. It's just part of the process. Like, one thing I have to constantly remind myself of is like, writing is not equivalent to constant productivity, right? This is something that I have to remind myself all the time. It's not just about the word count. It is about learning and growing and honing your craft and understanding, the technology in your world and who your characters are and what's driving them and what works and what doesn't. And a lot of that involves the delete key. And a lot of that involves daydreaming and going on walks and taking notes and things that don't necessarily look productive, right? So yeah. I know it's like a bummer that it feels like a bummer that you didn't get further with your work, but also that's part of the work. I don't know if that helps or not, but those are my thoughts. Yeah, knowing what your character looks like really helps. Yes, it does. Yeah, it really helps you to imagine and kind of feed them emotions and really like see them in your mind's eye. Yeah, I like that. Oh, good. Marlon says this helped curb my procrastination at least for an hour. Good. You're procrastinating your procrastination, and I love it. I love it. Oh man. Okay. I'm back at the bottom of comments because I want to catch up because I also need to run away soon because we're approaching the 2-hour mark and I'm slightly exhausted from a day of being on a video screen as an introvert. I'm like, okay, that's not slow. Some people read 5 books in an entire year. Some people read 1 book or no books in an entire year. Like, yeah, no, don't worry about that. Yes, please. Years ago, Jimmy says, I wrote down a bunch of ideas I had for a cozy mystery story on a space station where the detective is a semi-autonomous maintenance robot. Yes, please. Oh, good night, Trace. Who says I'm never awake this late on a weeknight heading for, yeah. Good night. Good night. I'm so glad you were here. Thank you for coming and making this community so much of what it is. That goes for each and every one of you. Oh my gosh, detective sweeps. I love this. Wow. 24 books. Holy cow. Yep, nope. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, reading. Yes. Yes, let yourself enjoy the books. Yeah. Oh, I totally feel like, yeah. Oh, Sarah says I need a Girl in Space iPhone case. They're out on my store. So if you go to Girl in Space, I think girlinspacepodcast.com and you just click merch, it'll take you out to the store and you can grab one. Oh yeah, are there any newsletters from the group? If you have a newsletter, go over to our Discord and put it in the show your work session. That's kind of like the self-promo kind of place. Yeah, subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to Jimmy's newsletter, which came out today. Yes, it's called Thursday and it comes out on Wednesdays. It was really good today. Jimmy shared, I think, 2 new stories that I hadn't read before. And just also some really good insights on being a writer. So I love newsletters. Oh, good night, Mike. I love this. I was handed a puzzle and spent the time doing that instead. I like that. Yeah, Kathy says trying not to revise during the first draft is so hard because they're so bad. I know. But we have to like put our ego to the side and not judge it and just know that we're getting somewhere with it. Kathy continues, I'm having to do revisions on first chapters so they're at least ready enough to share with my critique group. I don't want them to have to suffer. It can't be that bad. I almost said it can't be that bad, and then I thought of some things that I've written that are really bad. So I understand that feeling. Mike, you didn't distract from anyone's creating. This group is about being a creator, a creative person in the world. And sometimes the world takes us in directions that we maybe did not choose to go or never thought we would go in. So I want you to know that like I'm really actually honored that you shared that in our group. So thank you. And along the way, before that happens, anything that we can do to support and encourage you, please do let us know. So Mike, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Oh my gosh, yes. Damien also says, as to the scene, it's hard. It's one of those things where you're bringing characters that hate each other together and set the stage for them to be able to work together for the rest of the story, even if reluctantly, without killing each other. I made it easy in Girl in Space with the slogan, no murdering. That's me being flippant, sorry. Pinball Princess, I saw this and I laughed. For Jimmy's giant, is the giant's name Al E. Corey? Oh, this is sweet. Congrats. Yes, that is awesome. I'm gonna like not read the second part of this. Damien says, I forgot to mention we won an Audioverse award for the Cybernautica cover art. If you guys have not seen the Cybernautica podcast cover art, it is gorgeous. Every single thing for the show, the visual elements are just incredible. They're so gorgeous. You just have such a good eye for like the visual components too. And it's also a very good show. But congrats, that's huge. Now you can say you're an award-winning podcast. It's amazing. So much murdering. Oh, Forsaken Fallen says, I keep saying I'm going to start a newsletter and then I have no idea what I would put in it. Just maybe write a couple of test ones and just see how that feels. Like write one or two, and if the ideas flow, that's fantastic. If they don't, that's okay. But yeah, give it a try. Give it a try. I don't know. I enjoy mine. Oh no, getting yelled at by the kitty. So I must be out for the evening. Grateful for y'all. See you next Friday, next Wednesday. I understand getting yelled at by kitties. And also, I need to go and fall down. You're all wonderful. Good. Damien says, what started as my project for podcast now is an award-winning podcast. Yes. That's so cool. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Damien. Oh yeah, if you want to see the art, it's out at cybernauticapod.com. Yeah, I'm gonna go and fall down. I'm gonna go like wash my face and put on some sweatpants, have some water. You're all fantastic. Thank you so much for continuing to make these create-alongs one of the highlights of my week. I hope that you find camaraderie here and encouragement and joy and warmth. This is a place for you. This is a safe space for you to be yourself as a creator. Thank you to all of you who shares what they're working on, who shares your heart and your authentic, true selves. It's really a joy to be in a space with people like you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do. Keep creating. We do 2 create-alongs every week if you want to come. They're all open just like this one. They're all free. They are all at 7 p.m. Central, and we go usually about 2 hours. So like 7 to 9 p.m. Central. And again, you can just come and hang out. You don't have to work on anything. We're just happy to have you here. So sending so much love to each and every one of you. Take good care of yourselves. Remember to hydrate. And I will see you on Wednesday. No, I did it wrong. I will see you on Friday and then Wednesday. All right, friends, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.